In a roundabout way, there were similar compositions in Game 1, but Cloud9 dismantled them. Coming into Game number 2, you have to feel monetary value. It's just control of Summoner's Rift.
Contracts moving up into the top side here, wanting to creep through those lane brushes, potentially set up a bit of a trap against Jural, who throws a sapling into the river brush. Now Contracts makes his way onto Jural, seeing if they're able to find the burst here. The stun, where's the feast? Jural wanting to get himself away, pops off the Nature's Grasp. The Sejuani ulti comes through. Impact wants to get a big old bite out of him, but can't quite do it. First blood goes to Jural. Cloud9 with the mistake.
Really big mistake coming out because Impact just overstepped his boundaries. Looks like just a poor decision.
White Lotus eating a lot of damage in this bottom side from Sneaky and Smoothie. Both AD carries dropping down to about half, popping those potions to get themselves back up, as we do see the rotations coming bot side. LYN Gaming bringing both jungler
as well
and mid laner, as well as the top laner now with the TP. Sneaky's in some trouble, likely going to be dropping here. No way to escape the 1 versus 5. Saya grabs the kill, and LYN Gaming is off to the races.
And they've got everybody down here in the bottom lane. The turret's theirs. It's the first turret in the game. And so ultimately, that is a trade, but it opens the map up so much more.
Saya taking a lot of damage here from Jensen. Barely walks away from the ult.
Just another day in the mid lane offense, except for this.
Oh, Jensen now going to be dumped. The power of the jungle coming in once again for LYN with the lead. Now they've got to make sure that they don't allow Cloud9 to do the same.
That's definitely the case, of course, while stretching your own lead at the same time as they're going on Jensen.
Jensen again going to be found out. White Lotus cashing in for the second time.
At a moment's notice, LYN could have been there, but Odi also now, once again, we're doing the vision game. That is the most important part here. Summoner spells are all up and available, and so very difficult to make the place unless Contracts just walks in.
With some interesting jungle pathing there, not able to charge himself over the wall. Good body blocked by Adi. Tries to flash, but Jural is right there with the Nature's Grasp to make sure they find the kill.
They were able to spawn the Herald in the first place, and now they hang around. I don't know if they can make this play, but it feels like they really want it.
All right, they're going to start things off. Sejuani ulti down onto Adi, and Jensen finds himself the kill. Cloud9 finally on the board, and they take the tier 1
maybe third or fourth item. We've seen some not go Gargo or Stoneplate at all, but he wants to kill those carries. He wants to get in. And here we go.
Here we go. Fight going to be breaking out onto the front line. Goes Contracts, throws down the ulti, not finding anybody with the stun. Immediately, Smoothie getting himself rooted up by the ulti from the forest. As now Jural makes his way into the thick of things. Going to be Wild Growth, but immediately flashes his way out of it. Sneaky now finding the opportunity to fire onto some isolated targets. Shockwave not going to be coming up big this time. Sneaky grabbing the kill onto Jural as Smoothie looks to refresh the fight with the Janna ultimate. Ever so slightly. It's the smallest of leads, but it is in the favor of Cloud9 now, even though they're down in turrets and kills. Now they're looking to start things off here onto Adi, who's going to be saved by the Wild Growth for now. Shockwave finding its way onto Contracts, who's the first casualty of this fight. Impact going to be forced to flash out now as well. It's Cloud9 back and forth for this positioning here around mid lane. You talked about Baron, how that's always going to be a factor, and
this
right now
bush is literally where the game's being decided, it feels like.
Impact going to be the target here by LYN. Contracts throwing out the ulti onto White Lotus, trying to disengage things here. Nature's Grasp fired off, finds its way only onto Contracts. Impact is isolated by himself. Impact trying to get himself away from this one. Adi now going to be feasted upon. Impact, though, taken low and taken down. White Lotus grabbed himself the killing spree, as now Sneaky has to disengage.
But his stun on the back end of that was incredible. Cloud9, they are teleporting in for this. LYN are going to match it.
What a Baron call by Cloud9. This is the kind of really, really interesting play that can make or break the game. Now Baron's going to be below half HP. Jural in the front line. Contract's going to be tanking. Jensen needs to back away. Contracts needs to back away. He cannot get out in time.
They're going to go back to the
LYN
Baron.
Has found the Baron leashed for them by their opponents. Cloud9, now they're the ones who have to stop this. Varus ulti misses. Chains of Corruption not finding the mark means a lot of CC not available on the side of LYN.
Jural's still doing the Baron buff as well. This is just the biggest bait of all time.
Here we go again, Rusty. The fact that we got people hanging around this bush means that we're gonna have a fight. We'll just have to see who ends up going in first. Contracts takes some poke there, and now it's Jural who gets caught out. Nature's Grasp comes flying through, finds its way onto a couple of different targets. Jensen with no flash, remember, he used it in the last fight. Jural gonna be the first one down. Shockwave onto Jensen. If they can take him down, that is going to be huge, but White Lotus now going to be silenced, knocked up into the air, the damage coming through, the stun lands, but Adi is running interference. Seiya grabbing the kill onto Impact. It's a double kill for Con. Cloud9 getting those side lanes pushed out now. Impact to the bottom lane is now Smoothie going to be jumped on. Adi looking to start this fight up. They know Cloud9 is only 3 strong, and they're able to find the kill onto 1. Now can they make it 2? Contract's forced to flash over the wall.
As they look towards controlling Summoner's Rift for the Baron specifically, I feel like C9 can still walk in. I feel like they can still fight for this, but they've committed. They're doing it.
Baron is at half HP, Rusty. Here we go. Cloud9's got to make their move, but it's already done. Lions have got the objective. Now they might be able to find the attack here onto the rest of Cloud9. Grab it onto Impact. He pops the stone plate, has to try to get himself away, pops the feast before he dies, should drop. And Adi puts the flag on the corpse and walks away.
All 3 lanes pushing. And now we find ourselves in this position where C9 actually a bit on the back foot, but they're not. They're just going to push in, apparently.
Flexing their muscles in the enemy jungle, trying to get something out of this, but they may just end up losing their own jungler. Contract's trying to run away, but the Nature's Grasp locks him down and takes him out. Sneaky, not quite having enough damage to LYN can do as a team. Representatives from Latin America North proving their team fighting capabilities multiple times throughout this game alone, let alone the play-in group stage. Now looking potentially at this Elder Drake. Remember, super minions are
already looking
the top
at
part of the base. Seiya, the target of Contracts. Ulti not really finding a lot there. Now Contracts, the one who's taking a lot of damage. Ulti also coming out from
It's all zoning. They want to get the Elder.
They're still trying to get it. Redemption comes down. Cloud9 still maybe looking to take the fight, but it's Adi who's able to lock 3 into the pit, as now he's soaking the damage. Impact's here on the front line, taking a big bite out of the Jarvan. Finds the kill now as White Lotus gets himself stunned up. More damage coming through. Jensen not quite able to find the kill on that one as Contracts goes for Seiya. Not quite able to do it. The heal from the Janna will not be there. White Lotus still trying to take that Elder Drake as Jarrell's going to be taken down closely next. Nearly falls. He's alive. To find his way with the twisted advance as Sneaky gets the Elder. Gentek's looking to take the Blast Cone to get himself away to safety.
They have no choice. Lion should get a free Baron for this. You're looking at Contracts perhaps for the steal. If all of Cloud9 hang around, then they run the risk of losing inhibitors. They're all here except for Impact. He has the teleport.
Oh, this fight's gonna turn real sketchy real quick. Baron down to one corner. Cloud9 now finding themselves here in the pit. Impact and Contracts both hanging around. Jensen over the wall as well. Impact grabbing the Secure onto the Baron with the Cho'Gath Feast. But now where does the fight go from here? Sneaky's got to be careful. He can't afford to walk into a Shockwave. Contracts on the front line. Gargoyle Stone Plate to keep himself alive a little bit longer. Jensen down below half HP. Impact is still stuck in the pit. He secured the Baron for his team. Top lane. It's 2 inhibs down for Cloud9.
And a big flank from Jarrell.
Jarrell shows up. He's got very little mana here on the front line. He might be able to lock down Sneaky. The Shockwave not going to be finding anyone just yet. Sneaky's going to have to find an immaculate amount of damage in this fight. Lion looking to push up into the Cloud9 base. Jensen gets himself taken out by Jensen as Jarrell barely walks away.
And defend this, but Impact is looking. Impact is going to walk his way down. Sneaky's also rotated. Cloud9, they don't want the Elder to go.
Contracts is way too close. He's going to be singled out and bursted down before he can do much of anything. The shield going to be keeping him alive.
Still alive.
Adi now here in the pit trying to defend, be the front line of Team Lion, but Sneaky's able to find free firing time. Jarrell now going to be the tank. Nobody dead so far. Cloud9 still looking to make this fight happen. The root out on Jarrell. White Lotus
got him.
Goes down to Jensen's burst. To contest vision over this brush.
C9 still have control of mid lane though. They've pushed the wave out. They don't need to respond to the Baron unless Lion are doing it, which they are right now. The push is on. The question is, do Cloud9 react to this fight? They don't push mid lane. It looks like they want it.
There's a large minion wave bottom side for Lion as well. Lion likely recognizing this. That's why they're making this fight happen now. Jensen losing 3/4 of his HP to the combo from Seiya. However, that means the Shockwave cannot be used in the upcoming fight. Positioning now, much less of a concern for Cloud9. They don't have to worry about walking into those. Adi flag and drag over the wall to keep himself safe. Cloud9, they realize there's that many minions in their bottom lane. They're pinging it right now. They're saying, look, it's time to do or die.
To deal with
this. Say do. Cloud9 starting up the Baron. Got it down to about half HP. Nature's Grasp comes out from the Maokai, trying to lock these guys down. Contracts coming in.
The QSS
finds
was
the
back.
ulti, but the QSS was back up. White Lotus going to be kept alive for now. Tanks on the front line doing exactly what their namesake says. Jarrell and Adi trying to stay alive, but the first kill goes to Sneaky.
Sneaky's damage is incredible though. Looks like Cloud9 with the reset of Smoothie's ultimate. They're not respecting the base. It is starting to die. One inhibitor's gone, but they're back on the Baron. Look at Adi.
Cloud9 trying to take this Baron. Their base is being taken apart, though. They've got to make sure they finish this off cleanly. Baron down to about 3k HP. Adi comes into the pit, but it's secured by Contracts. Adi likely going to drop here as a result of jumping there into the pit. Now Sneaky on the killing spree. They're finding the kills onto Lotus and Genthix as well. It's 1 versus 5. He's going for the outplay. Cloud9 has 1 minion there. Seiya trying to flash, clear these minions out of the way, but it will not be enough. 61 minutes into the game, and Cloud9 finds the win.
That was a very long, intense game for both of these teams, but ultimately Cloud9 were able to put themselves up on that pedestal 2-0 in the best of 5 series. And we said after game 1, maybe it doesn't affect them mentally if you're LYN. Well,